The Mississippi State Bulldogs take on the Texas A&M Aggies this weekend over at Kyle Field in a series that's tended to be highly competitive across recent years. You know, the team split in the last 11 meetings between them, 6-5 in the Bulldogs' favour, going all the way back to 2012. The Aggies will be hoping to even that recent series history here. However, you know, especially given the look to get some revenge on Mississippi State as well after last year's beatdown in Starkville, with the Bulldogs running out comfortable 42-24 winners in that game. Texas A&M had 4 turnovers in that matchup last year, and you know, got into the game way too late as well. You know, Mississippi State were able to shut them out completely in the first half of that game. So the Aggies will no doubt be hoping for less mistakes this time around, you know, as well as kicking into gear a lot faster playing at home this weekend. Also, whether they get that fast start, however, is debatable, as this Bulldogs defense has continued to improve game on game as the season has wore on, you know, improving their opponent yards per play numbers across their last 3 starts to 4.7 yards per play, as opposed to a season average of 5.5. And, you know, in Jet Johnson and Nathaniel Watson, they have 2 of the best tacklers in the entire country right now as well. So that defensive intensity, you know, could prove to be problematic for the Aggies this weekend. On the flip side, Texas A&M have some superb defensive players of their own ahead of this one, you know, especially in the form of junior linebacker Edgerrin Cooper, who sits second nationally in both tackles for loss and sacks this year. So both teams could struggle offensively in this one, provided, you know, both defenses bring their A game here on Saturday. For Texas A&M, you've got a defense that didn't allow an opponent to eclipse the 100-yard mark in both passing and rushing in a single game this season, until number 10 ranked Ole Miss, you know, hosted them last week over in Oxford. And on top of that, the Aggies lead the SEC in total defense this year, as well as ranking 3rd in pass breakups. Also, for Mississippi State, as we said, it's simply a matter of constant improvement this season, I should say, with the Bulldogs allowing a massive 85.6 yards per game fewer against their last 3 opponents of Kentucky, Auburn, and Arkansas than they have on the season as a whole. And Mississippi State have noticeably better defensive numbers on the road this year as well. You know, they're allowing 3.1 fewer first downs to opponents on average away from home, as well as 0.7 yards per play. Also, I'm expecting a tighter game in College Station this weekend between Mississippi State and Texas A&M. Yes, you know, teams like LSU, Ole Miss, and Alabama have found some offensive success against these defenses this year, but, you know, those aren't these offenses. And I believe both defenses can do a pretty solid job here marshalling each other's offense ahead of this game. So I'm going to take the under on Saturday between the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Texas A&M Aggies over at Kyle Field. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And for those interested, use code ALL30, ALL30, to knock $50 off any 30-day pass of your choice, whether all access or sports specific. So make sure and lock that in before it expires this Sunday at midnight on November 12th. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit the like button. It's very much appreciated, obviously. And for even more great betting content, feel free to check out one of the other videos listed on your screen right now.